Welcome back to Tarot Tuesday with Liz. I'm Liz. This is our full moon in Libra lunar eclipse reading, which technically happened yesterday, but we're still feeling this energy. And usually you feel the energy of a full moon, maybe for a few days on either side of it, and then you're working with those themes throughout the month. But when it's an eclipse, that is a much bigger, longer lasting, more powerful energy. So it represents things that we'll be working with for about the next 6 months. And as always, I like to ask Mama Moon, what is she helping us to close out, release, let go of over the next 6 months? This is too many cards. And what is that? What gift is that making space for? What up-leveling is happening as we clear away the old? What is the new that will be coming in over the next 6 months? Ten of Swords in the reverse. With the Nine of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pull that too. And what are we bringing in as we're releasing this? What are we making space for? Ooh. The Emperor. Well, damn. And the Ace of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Alright, and in the pre-shuffle I saw the Ten of Pentacles in reverse come up twice. Which feels like it has to do with finding your abundance coming from within. I mean, I do feel that we build our exterior world on top of the foundation of our interior world. And that's why finding spirituality and self-development and therapy and things like that are so powerful, because even though it's rough to rip down a foundation, you're building a foundation that is going to allow you to have lasting, solid life changes, and to bring you into a place of stability where you're manifesting your biggest dreams and goals. I think especially those of us that are programmed with living in a capitalist society, we're taught that, you know, you build the outside, you grind and grind and grind, and you get all these things and status and power, and then you'll feel good inside. You'll scratch some itch by, you know, always striving to make more money or have a nicer house or cars or clothes or whatever it may be. But I think a lot of us here in this community know that that is not how it works. And in fact, you can gain all sorts of material wealth, and if you have built it on top of a foundation from within that is full of rot and mold and holes and it's got termites, do you think it's gonna last? Do you think it's gonna bring you real peace of mind? I don't think so. So I do feel that this is talking about us finding our abundance and building from within, releasing these are swords. These are what we're releasing, the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Look at them upright. This is about allowing yourself to release patterns of thinking, release pain, traumas. 10 of Swords, it's like ultimate betrayals. It's like painful endings and things that leave a mark, on your psyche. It just feels very painful. It's like lasting pain that comes from experiences that we go through that leave a mark on the way that we think, the way that we take in information, the way that we communicate information, the way that we think about ourselves, and the way that we communicate with others. These are events that have left a mark on that in a negative way, let's say. And I don't know, good, bad, positive, negative, high vibrational, low vibrational. Those are all like, I guess, relative terms, but I use them because language is pretty limited. So I'll say unpleasant. There we go. Unpleasant ways of thinking and talking and being and moving through the world based on painful experiences. Particularly, I feel that this has to do with relational traumas, because Libra is about harmonious relationships. Libra is ruled by Venus, so this can also be specifically about romantic partnerships, but it doesn't have to be. It can be any type of partnership, relationship. And this feels like learning to process and unpack and leave there the unhelpful, unpleasant ways of thinking and being to ourselves and within relationship to other that has been implanted in us based on painful experiences from our past. And that has also caused us to go into a lot of periods of overthinking and anxiety, because 9 of Swords is the losing sleep, anxiety attack, sad, worried, stuck in your head, stressed out kind of energy. And seeing both of these cards together in the reverse as what we are working with, moving through and closing a chapter on over the next 6 months, that's powerful. Because I don't know about y'all, but dealing with this because of the pain that others have caused me and how that has rippled out into every area of my life and into every other relationship, including the one with myself, and has left me, just last night, I was having stress dreams, like PTSD nightmares. I barely slept. I'm very tired right now, so I'm not going to make this a long reading. I would love to finally be able to move past this energy. And I don't think it means, oh, you'll never have anxiety again. You'll never experience like pain or, see the echoes of painful experiences that you've had in the past. I think it's learning to process them and then see them in a new way, to where it doesn't take you to this place of losing sleep, of stressing out, of having nightmares, of sometimes seeing danger where there isn't any danger, hypervigilance. It's like super anxiety. And I am more than happy to let that go. And again, like tearing down pieces of foundation and rebuilding them, it can be very hard. But know that the space that you're making is for this energy. This is you sitting in your fullest power. The emperor is the king of all the kings. He is completely in control of his destiny. He's grounded. He's wise. He is it's total empowerment and confidence and trust within yourself. It's the ultimate self-worth. It I'm really getting that it's very grounded. It's being very grounded in your truest self and your authenticity, feeling empowered and making things happen from this place. Manifesting and magnetizing to you and your experience the exact things that you dream of, the things that call to your heart, the things that might have been hard to achieve because of these painful experiences and the echoes of those experiences in your mind holding you back. This man here is not weighted down. He's not overthinking. He is at ease in his seat of power. And he is delegating and he is saying what his needs are, and he's unapologetic about that. He's in power, but fair and compassionate. It's a very well-rounded, very stable energy. And from this seat is where you just magnetize all the things to you that have seemed out of reach in the past. Because maybe, negative self-talk, negative self-belief, and weird programming about your own safety moving through the world will definitely make it can make a lot of your dreams and your long-term visions feel out of reach. Did you hear that?
Those were shots.
Yeah, that was a gunshot.
That sounded like a switch.
This neighborhood is getting so bad.
No, those were 3 consecutive gunshots.
Side note, that's scary. And actually, today in the middle of the day, apparently, when I was taking a nap, I woke up from my nap after work and I heard helicopters flying around. And I guess there was like a group of masked, armed robbers that I guess tried to rob the Walmart. They like tried to do an Ocean's 11 on the Walmart, which is right across the way from me. Like it's on the same block as me. Stuff like this is happening all the time. So that was just a few hours ago. And I don't know if you heard that, but they're shooting again. And I have to take the dogs out to go potty before bed. And well, this is an example of something that I'm ready to outgrow and move past. I don't want to be here. And I feel that certain material things and resources and empowerment that I need to be able to move forward and move up and out of this place that doesn't feel safe, it feels out of reach to me. So to tie that back in with the reading, I'm ready to get into this energy and to find that spark of creativity, to be able to finally be in a place where you're mentally and physically stabilized. And then it allows you from that place to find that spark again within yourself. That spark of desire. Because maybe when you're in, a state of anxiety and fear and hurt, you can even lose sight of what it is that you even want. What are my dreams? Who am I? I don't know, that sort of thing.
Who am I? I don't know. I guess I have a lot of things to ponder.
And this feels like you being in this place, processing through this past stuff, learning new mental processes and helping to reprogram your mind, brings you here to this place of stillness and stability and empowerment. And then you're able to go within and find that light that's deep inside of you, waiting for you to remember, that spark that you feel when you think about something. That is the spark. That's why you're here. That's not for nothing. That's why you came here. And we get so bogged down with the anxiety and the pain and the fear and the gunshots and all of that sort of thing that we can have a hard time remembering what that spark even was for us. But as we're stabilizing, we're able to dig deep into our hearts, into deep down, all the way into our root, our sacral, and find those things that light us up and begin new creative, passionate adventures, projects, relationships, whatever form it may take for you. But this is like a big changing of the guard moment in your life, if you will allow it to be, and you will lean into and work with this energy. This is absolutely beautiful. This is basically like you having a magic wand where you can just focus on what makes you happy, what brings you joy, and then you just magnetize everything that you want to you via this energy. And it's going to bring you far. Talk about a good, powerful foundation, a foundation of empowerment, strength, creativity, passion, joy, hopefulness. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I don't know about you, I'm excited. All right, and to close out, a message from Mama Moon, from our oracle, from our Starseed Oracle deck. I love this thing. All right, Mama Moon, a message for us in closing. Encouragement, guidance, wisdom, because this process won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. Time has come. It is time, my child. I'm going to read from the book. This does feel like I said, like a great changing of the guard moment, like you're passing through a threshold into a whole new reality. And there's more red, which feels like stability and passion, security, and hopefulness, looking to the future with wonder and fearlessness. Soul gifts and training. And this stuff that we go through as humans, this pain, these weird ideas, ways of thinking, conditioning, the trauma, all of that, that is why we came here. Every experience, good or bad, has creative value in the fullness of who we are. So yes, this pain and trauma and grief we go through, it's very real. It's very real, but it is a part of our training. A lot of the things we experience are things we agreed to experience. We agreed to go through certain challenges and overcome them to find out who we truly are and what we're capable of, and to evolve as a soul. Are you okay, Noodle? Are you scared? Are you gonna help me finish the reading up? All right, let's see what the book says. So, like, yeah, just don't feel like this, negative stuff was like terrible and it's been nothing but holding you back. No, it's a part of your training. It's a part of your soul growth and evolution. And you're about to finally like reap the benefits and rewards and treasures, the hidden pearl, if you will, within those experiences. All right, called You came to Earth with a double mission: to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that your soul is calling you toward, for it is encoded within the most direct path forward. Your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, I think I just said all those words. Every time. Gets me every time. Isn't that cool, Noodle? Isn't that pretty cool? It's pretty cool. And there's another one back there too. Oh, they're the best helpers. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. And consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Place the card on the portal of your heart, and you can just put your hand if you would like to. They always do a starseed activation. I don't know if you can see it. Place your hand over your heart if you want to join along and repeat after me. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all of my lifetimes. I'm ready to embody them all now, without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potent calling. I've been training for this for lifetimes. Woo! Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful, honey. So as you're going through this process of rebuilding these foundational aspects, and it gets hard, just remember there is creative value in every step of the process. None of this has been a mistake. It's all happening for you, not to you, and you have been preparing for this for lifetimes. You're more prepared than you realize, and it's time for you to truly begin to embody your fullest authenticity and empowerment, and finally be able to call forth in the physical the things which your soul came here to call forth, the things that only you can. Well, happy lunar eclipse in Libra. This has been a lovely reading. And y'all pray for me to get the fuck out of this neighborhood, okay? I love you so much. See you next time on Tarot Tuesday.